Action. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the 1. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Curry. 4-3. The shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Sohan. The kick out to Johnson. Stolen by Thompson. And here they come. Takes the 3. Wiggins, no good. Here's Sohan. Pass to Vassell. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Vassell can't get it to go.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
He's off on the second.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Green finds Thompson. And here's Curry from behind the arc. Sohan with a rebound.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The kick out to Johnson. Another shot. And that one drops.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
Well, there's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you've got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
Wiggins at the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Wiggins.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now, we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Poole, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Richardson. 3-pointer. Kuminga pulls it in. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Now here's Poole. Wiggins from long range. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Jones. Wiggins against McDermott. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Bates Diop. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Collins.
There's just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
First free throw is good.
Zach Collins. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Drops in the 3.
They look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And the way he's been able to protect the ball from the defense is really incredible. He makes it look so easy.
Here's Langford. Thompson with some nice D. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Looyh against Poeltl. Back to Thompson. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by the Spurs. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Curry, no good. And here's Jones. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Poeltl's got 4 points this quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Green. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Curry, that's good. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Green. San Antonio with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Se7enth, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Bryan?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Here's Curry following the bucket by the Spurs. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. A different look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Vassell comes in for Langford. And Richardson subbed in for Jones. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Wiggins comes in for Lamb. Poole, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry. Vassell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Rebounded by Green. Poole outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And Collins with the big block.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter.
And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. It's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another.
And that's all we have for now.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been quite a game for Jakob Pirtle.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Klay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Pulls it. Wiggins, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Back to Jones. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. Outside Jones. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Now Looney. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Pass to Se7enth. Over Green. San Antonio again missing.
Rough start to the third quarter. But give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Wiggins finds Green. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
1:43 left to play in the third. Vassell. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
And here's Curry for 3. No good there. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Thompson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
A clear look for Green. The shot off that time.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
The Warriors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Poole, the pass to Lamb. Back to Poole. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, that is impressive stuff from Poole with that body control after the contact. And still getting it off.
Bates Diop. He's checked in for Johnson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
On the wing, Richardson. Over Poole. Richardson, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 10.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Poole up top. 5 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There is very little space required for Jordan Poole to squeeze a shot off.
Here's the cell. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. And so it's San Antonio burning this break in the action, up 10. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone else to beat him. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Doug McDermott, Josh Richardson out there with Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio Five. 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big 3 healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think they're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft goes some of those early prospects.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for McDermott. Pass to Sohan. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside, Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. Here's Richardson. Good work there as it goes. And the Spurs lead by 10.
The attacking mentality of Josh Richardson right now, proving once again how tough a cover he can be.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Curry against Jones. Here's Thompson. Again! Golden State!
And that's what makes Clay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the three-point line, and they'll still hurt you.
Timeout call, the Spurs.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
2 minutes.
Curry against Jones. Out to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. That one is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Jones with the ball. Shoots over Curry. Jones misses.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Curry passes to Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Back to Jones. Pass to Johnson. From downtown. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Now here's Johnson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Spurs lead by 7. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around and getting the call.
The line for the Warriors.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that trims the lead to 6.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And San Antonio has possession. And they go to the intentional foul.
Clay Thompson. Fourth personal
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation to step to get it done.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line.
And no luck that time either. Golden State calls timeout. They trail by 4. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Wiggins finds Thompson. Off target from outside. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The 3 from Curry. And connects from downtown.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Bryan Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.